Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Deborah. This is an intro to a new project. I'm really excited about this project. This project is called Women Who Rock, and this is sponsored through the Fantastic Ladies Collab. It was created by Cece over at, I wrote this down, Diva Next Door, Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty, and Ruth over from her channel, Ruth Foley. If you haven't seen any of those, I will put links down below. This starts August 26th, which is Women's Equality Day, and runs through August 26th of 2023. So a year to work on a list of prompts based on women in music and women in history. So I went ahead and what I'm going to do with this is work on 5 prompts at the time. I will be, as I roll ones out, I will be randomizing to new prompts. Because I'm rolling in 5 at one time, I went ahead and rolled those ahead of time so that I could go ahead and pick 5 products that would be appropriate. So the first one I rolled was Spice Girls, which was something you really, really want to pan. I have to admit, I'm not a big Spice Girls aficionado. The band was formed in 1994, and in 1994 I had the mom of a 2-year-old. So my musical experiences during the 90s were related to 2-year-olds and 4-year-olds and 6-year-olds. So I can't tell you about any music from the 90s, but I can sing all of the Winnie the Pooh songs and Barney and the Power Rangers, Sesame Street, of course. So my life was wrapped up in little kids. My son was born in 92, my daughter was born in 96, and so yeah, I got no idea about Spice Girls because I was listening to other stuff at the time. So what I've brought in for that prompt, what you really, really want to pan, is a lip gloss that I'm almost finished with. This is from Stila. This is one of the Boss Gloss, and this is in the shade Best Practice. It is mostly done. It's down to here. I just stirred it up, so I don't know if you can see. There's some windowing up in here, but if you shine the light through it, it's down to about here. So it won't be too long before I'll be pulling a stopper on this, and I actually use it every night. I'm using this as a lip mask at night. It looks really bright pinkish, but when you put it on, it's actually fairly pale and clear. So this one should be gone by next month. So that's one other reason I want to bring it in. I want to go ahead and get that one done. All right, so the second prompt that I rolled was Marie Curie. And Marie Curie was a Nobel Prize winning chemist from the turn of the century, the turn of the 19th to 20th century. She was born in Poland but did most of her work in France. She was married to Pierre Curie, who was the love of her life. She did a lot did a lot of research with radioactive materials, particularly with radium. She is the inventor of several important pieces of medical equipment. She is also considered a pioneer in the use of radiation in the treatment for cancers and in the use of x-rays for diagnostics. So that was interesting to me. I did not know that. If you are interested in her life story, There's an excellent movie on Amazon Prime called Radioactive that is part of her life story. It stars Rosamund Pike as the title character, as Marie Curie. So I would recommend you taking a look at that. So for Marie Curie, the prompt was a newly discovered product. And for Marie Curie, I am rolling in a new moisturizer that I'm not quite sure why I bought it, but I sure am glad I did. This is from Pharmacy. It is the Honey Halo Ultra Hydrating Ceramide Moisturizer. It's like this. It is a beautiful shade of yellow. I know it doesn't look yellow, but in the monitor, but it actually is a very nice buttery yellow color. When I opened it up the first time, I thought, gosh, this looks a lot like the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Face Base, but it does not smell like lemons at all. If it smells, really doesn't smell like much at all, but it's just got this very faint honey smell. It is very hydrating and does not take much at all. So this is going to be in here to finish, but it is going to take a while because it is, I think it's going to turn out to be worth the investment because it literally does not take much at all. All right, so the third person that I have rolled in is Helen Reddy. And Helen Reddy was a musician really from the 60s and 70s. She had her big hit was called I Am Woman. It's I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar. I'm Too Big to Ignore. It was kind of became a feminist anthem in the 70s. And so the prompt for her is something that gives you confidence. And I kind of puzzled over this one for a while and settled on an eye primer because this is an excellent primer and it really gives me the confidence to try some new things in different colors. This is from Ulta Beauty. It is their matte eye primer. It's in the shade Nude, and this is in to finish. I have used, that's all I have left right now. In fact, let me go ahead and mark that. I really love this primer. It's very cost effective. It works. It doesn't itch, which for me, that's like the most important thing. The very least is that something doesn't make me itch. But my goal is to bring this into finish. So this will be coming in for Helen Reddy. All right, the fourth person I rolled in was Beyonce, and they had tagged her song Run the World, Girls. And so a woman-owned brand is the prompt for that one. So I am bringing in a palette that has been in, I think, every project this year so far. I'm bringing in my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. It's starting to look a little grubby around the edges because it's been loved. And I am bringing in the shade Love Letter. This one right here. Venetian Red is very similar to it. Venetian Red, though, has a little bit of a sparkle. Love Letter is a true matte. So I am bringing, it's got a little bit of a dip starting, but I'm bringing this one in to hit pan. So that one is going to stay right there in the getting panned box. So that's 4 of them. So the last one that I rolled in was Harriet Tubman, and Harriet Tubman was a pioneer with the anti-slavery, with the pro-abolition groups and activities around the time of the American Civil War, the war between the states. She was founder and influential speaker, just a wonderful person, and was instrumental in the Underground Railroad that would help free escaped enslaved persons to get to a place where they would not be pursued. So for this prompt, the clue was black-owned makeup brand. So I am bringing back one that has been in another project. I am bringing in the Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer from LYS. So this is a really nice, it says full coverage, but I think it's more medium coverage concealer. I really do like it. I had it in a different project for 50 uses. I use this every day, and I have no idea where it is in here because it clings to the sides, and it'll be done when it's done. So this is in here to finish. This is the shade MN1. That's the shade that I'm wearing in this. Like I said, it says full coverage, but I think it's more medium coverage, and it's really nice with a lighter coverage foundation. All right, guys, so those are my 5 products for the Women Who Rock project through Fantastic Ladies Collab. I will have the information down in the description box. While you're down there, hit subscribe, hit like, hit notify, just all the things down there. All right, leave me a comment. Let me know if you're going to participate, if you think who you would like to see added, because, this is an opportunity to tell stories, and I like to tell stories. All right, guys, have a good time. I'll see y'all later. Bye.